Right, good morning everyone, welcome back to GD & Son channel. I hope everyone's having a great day. So today you've joined me on a pressure washing job. I'm quite excited about this one because I don't get to do many pressure washing jobs, so you know, any ones that come up is a bonus for me. This is actually quite a big one today. I'm just going to show you around what we're dealing with. So it's tarmac driveway, not in the best condition, so it's only going to be a very low pressure clean, no chemicals. Obviously drainage down here is an issue, hence the moss. He did say not to really bother down here because I'm not sure if they're going to be extending. They've only just moved in about 2 months ago, so they're still deciding what they're going to be doing with the property. But yeah, we'll give it a good clean anyway. Got the gutter vac with me, so any drainage issues won't be a problem. I haven't really charged that much for the driveway because obviously I've told him we're only going to be doing a straight clean, no chemicals, so I can't guarantee what results are going to be, and I've never cleaned tarmac one before. Unless you're using some sort of tarmac restorer, it's never going to go back to black. It's always going to be like a faded grey colour. So I just charged him for like a straight wash on this, and he was quite happy with that. Just said anything you can do to it to make it look better is perfect. So going to try and clean this warp as well. Got a bit of lichen growing, white and black spots down there. This side's not too bad. I'm just going to put a little bit of hypo on that, and then just a light wash. Try and clean up these slabs as well, get it looking good. This pathway is included. This pathway will have a chemical clean because these slabs are quite nice. They should come up quite well. Moving on to the back garden. Yeah, really mossy. Nice slabs actually. I do like these slabs. There are a few broken ones, so we'll go careful. Shouldn't cause too much of an issue. Obviously there's a bit there. I'm not sure if that will obviously be for drainage as well. There's not much drainage. There's a little drain there. We're just going to have a start off with having a good sweep up first of all. Try and get as much sort of surface stuff, all these leaves, pick all these up before we actually get cracking. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a task today. All this patio around the back is having a chemical clean, and it's going to come up lovely. So yeah, anyway, enough rambling. The bin's filling up nicely. I'll get the machine set up and we'll get cracking. Right, so we're about halfway done at the top here, just on this top section. It's coming up very nice. It's a lot of moss, so obviously I'm obviously blasting it away and I'm having to sweep it, put it into a bag. Otherwise you're just blowing dirt around the patio really, and it's just making more work for yourself. So anyway, here's Ben's famous grime line. Looking good. Obviously need to rinse down. We've got under the tree as best we can. Yeah, obviously got this section here to go next. It's actually draining a lot better than I thought it would. Obviously it'll look a lot better once it's had the rinse down and it's had its chemicals put on. but I thought I was going to have a lot of issue with drainage, but because the gaps are so big, I think it is just soaking straight down. So result, I suppose, not having any mortar in the joints is obviously allowing a little bit more drainage. So yeah, that bit's going to be a bit tricky underneath there. I'm going to try and move that pot, scrape as much out as possible, sweep this little pile up, and let's get back to it. Right, I'm not sure how much of that you actually saw. I think the GoPro cut out or didn't start recording when I pressed the button. Anyway, we've just done the first, well, it's only going to need one dose of hypo on it. It's actually coming up really well. This was looking a little bit dark earlier on. Still got a little bit underneath here. It might come off with the rinse down. I'm not sure. But the actual black spotting that was on the patio, it's all gone. It's come up a very nice bright colour. Same down here. Obviously my wheelie bin was sitting there, so we'll give that a rinse down in a bit. Once again, there was quite a lot of black spotting. This hasn't been sitting for too long, so obviously the black spots are still here in some places. I'll keep agitating this with the brush, then we'll give it a final rinse down. This is the hardest bit out of the way now, so I've still got this bit here to do, but the water's going to flow that way. And obviously I'll push it onto the grass as well. So kind of finished on this line. This is the next bit I'm going to do, straight down to here. We're only coming up to this bit here, so we're not actually doing this pathway, because I think they're doing some building work, and it's going to be on this side. So they said don't bother with it because it's just going to get dirty again, so I didn't include that in the quote. This pathway down to this line here, all this is going to be done. I'll push all the water that way onto the grass, and then once we finish that, all we've got to really do this, well, I say all we've got to really do, it's still quite a big job. Finish off this pathway. As I've stopped here as well, just literally focused on the mossiest, dirtiest section first to get it out of the way. Then what we're going to do is come along this pathway, quickly give the drive a little spruce up, and we'll be finished for the day. So anyway, I'll get the rinse down going on and we'll see what it looks like afterwards. Right, so the job is all finished now. Took me probably about 7 hours start to finish. That was doing his driveway, his patio. His patio was quite big, obviously. You could see it was the top section, the bottom section, and then pathways as well. I quite enjoyed the job actually, so I haven't done a pressure washing one in a long time. This one was really mossy. It's probably my biggest job and toughest job that I've done yet. Just with all that moss, it was just like a case of like turbo nozzle and then sweeping it all up and just trying to get rid of it. I wasn't too happy with how the drive turned out. However, when I did go there, I did say to him when I'd done the quote, I won't charge you that much for the driveway because one, I don't really know much about tarmac driveways, and two, I'm not going to put any chemicals on because I don't know if you can use hypo on tarmac, and I just didn't feel comfortable like experimenting on his property basically. So I just said, look, I'll do a straight clean with the pressure washer. Hopefully we can remove as many marks as possible. He said, look, that's fine. He's not really sure what he's going to do, whether he's going to have a new driveway put in, a new patio put in. He just said, all I want done now at the minute is just freshen up, make it look a little bit cleaner. His daughter can go out now on the patio. It was getting a bit slippy out there, you know, the paving slabs were a little bit slimy. She can go out and play now, you know, they can have a barbecue out there. It looks pretty good. So yeah, they were happy with how it turned out, and like I always say, if the customer's happy and they pay you. Had some serious issues today with the GoPro though, so I filmed a lot of footage with me applying the chemicals, rinse down, stuff like that. I think one of them, my battery died halfway through, so it was just me talking, and then there was a frozen picture of me. So yeah, it's just, I've had a few issues today. I've tried salvaging the video. I hope you enjoy it, what footage I've got. I'm just going to get settled down now, getting ready for the England game. Hope we smash Denmark tonight to get into the final. If so, I'm having a barbecue on Sunday. We're going to have like a garden party, all the flags out, everything ready to go. So if you did enjoy the video, I know there wasn't much on there. As I say, I lost a lot of footage, but please smash that like button because it will really help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you all on the next video. Take care.